We're here in the city of Lynwood, California, and when you think of something like a pupusa, I personally think of a little touch of home. I grew up and I am Salvadorian American, but my parents are full Salvadorian. They're immigrants that came from El Salvador all the way over here. Same with my grandma. So a pupusa to me has always been my comfort food, has always been a slice of home. And it's one of those things that you can just make it so many ways that it'll always keep evolving. I'm currently at the one and only Winstar Donuts. And a little fun fact, after talking with the owner, the win and the star donuts actually has a meaning. You know what I'm saying? You wake up to win, type of deal, the attitude, that's the first part. And you want to be a star at it, no matter what you're doing. So you wake up in the morning to win, to be a star at what you're doing, and the donuts, you grab it to go. That added a little bit more of a personal touch for me. Now, of course, this is High and Hungry, and I'm not just bringing you some good food. I'm bringing you to a place that is gonna give you the munchies, bro. Whether you're vegan, they got vegan pan dulce, like vegan conchas. They got ice cream donut sandwiches. They got breakfast sandwiches, but with a little touch of like the Latino fucking pizzazz, bro. A little fucking spice on there. I'm talking about chorizo bagel sandwiches. They got the burritos. What I'm bringing you today is the one and only Pupusa donut, a creation that was made here by the man John Adi and his mother. Bro, 6 years in the game right here in this location, and they continue to change it up, feeding a lot of locals, having people like myself travel from other places to come try this. And today, I want you to look at this episode. I want you to light one up. I want you to build that little munchies, get a little high, then get a little hungry, and make your way down here to Winstar Donuts out here in the city of Lynwood. We're gonna go inside, talk to the owner. We're gonna go see what they have to offer. And of course, you know what I want. I want that signature dish, which is the Pupusa donut. I heard his mom might be in here, and usually when it's a family-owned business, there's a lot of love that is felt, and that's what I hope to get out of coming in here. I actually feel right at home because I'm actually touching on the item at a place that sells this item that is very familiar to the way I've been growing up. I've been having this dish for quite a bit, but just very much like the country it comes from has kept elevating, so has this dish, and I'm here to show it to you. But first, I want to bring to you a nice conversation with the man behind the vision. I'm talking about the one and only Winstar Donuts in the city of Lynwood, California, and I'm here sitting down with the owner, John himself. What's going on? Good morning, John.
Hey, good morning.
Hey, I'm excited to sit down, man, because you've managed to create something so unique that serves the community, and I mean not just satisfying hunger, but you turned this place around in just 6 years. From my understanding, is this used to be a store before?
Here was a kind of like a 99-cent store, and we built everything up. And
So just a little tiendita.
a little tiendita, yes. Uh-huh.
And it was, and you seen it up for sale one day, or
Hey.
somebody te dijo, hey.
No, I actually, I've been eating donuts for a long time, kind of like the American breakfast, kind of like going. And then I decided to go into the donuts because to make it better. So if you're gonna eat a donut, so make it better. So actually, our donuts are improved a lot and really, really good.
So the first thing initially wasn't the pupusa, the pupusa donut. It was, you started getting into it as a donut business,
Exactly.
like a panaderia, but just for donuts.
Exactly. At the beginning, was just donuts, and then I decided, hey, I gotta do something different, and then that's why I came up with the idea to combine
To create the dish.
to create the Salvadorian dish with the American donut. So and then I combined the pupusa with the donut.
And creating what we bring to you today, you're gonna see in a bit, the pupusa donut.
Yeah, then we create that donut pupusa.
So my whole thing is usually you're Salvadorian, right?
Yes, I am.
Okay, so my whole thing is when we're Salvadorian, comemos semita, which is what some of you guys know, or quesadilla, which a lot of people, we literally make that a lot. I mean, if your parents know, they know how to make it, or they're not, they go buy it. But we usually make those kind of bread. So I would think that you would be selling pan dulce. It is very different for you to sell donuts, man. Like, yo, I would have thought, I was like, do you have a Vietnamese partner, or like where's that coming from?
No, 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 no. I actually the donuts because I love donuts. I've been and because it's a product, it's for everyone. You know, even from someone, even from the homeless to very rich people. So we all eat.
It's
If
a
you
common.
breathe, yeah, it's a very easy
That
to
is
eat.
that's very true, man. Because whether you're going into a 7-Eleven or you're
Exactly.
going to a brand new neighborhood or small town, there's going to be some kind of donut shop.
Yes.
So it is one of those things that it's always ready to go. People recognize it. And it's not necessarily, everybody gets down with the variety, but I see here that you actually have incorporated so many things. You have to. I like that you pointed out, but it says vegan on this big selection of donuts. And I'm like, I didn't even know that people that were vegan would trip out on that because I'm like, how much animal product goes into the donuts? But you have vegan conchas, you have vegan donuts, and
Vegan croissants.
croissants.
We also have vegan croissants, very, and the vegan conchas is very unique because it has a special flavor, and because we give the flavor with cheese, and so it's very
With
delicious.
seeds?
Yeah,
Like semillas?
yeah, with semillas.
Okay.
We give all the flavor with semillas, so we don't use any animal product at all on the vegans. Very delicious.
I would imagine this is very popular amongst that community, no?
Yes, it can become more. That's actually the donut pupusa is number one seller, and the vegan concha is probably the second one seller. And then we got the quesadilla salvadoreña, which is really good.
And can that be made vegan? The vegan like the quesadilla or no? No, we
No,
haven't?
no, this is just cheese. That one's
Yeah.
impossible. Yeah, we try it, but no,
Unas cosas no se
no,
pueden.
no, it's difficult.
You also have a good array of like different dishes here, man. Like you have a chorizo bagel, you have a like a breakfast burrito. So this is not just a place where you could come get the donuts. And when you started it in the beginning, was it just donuts, or were you selling the platos? Were you selling the bagel sandwiches? Were you selling everything, or cómo comenzó eso?
At the beginning, I started with just the donuts and coffee, and then I started incorporating the dishes, the breakfast. Then we have a ranchero bagel, we have a burrito ranchero. Then we also have sandwiches, more heavy for lunch. But at the beginning, it was like that, and then I say, hey, I have to do something different, to kind of make a difference, not to be the same typical donut
You
shop.
want to have a signature dish.
Yes, exactly. So it's something different. So that's why we started working on the donut pupusa. First of all, at the beginning, it was just an idea, but it was so hard.
Whose idea? You?
It
Your
was my
mom?
idea,
Okay.
but I had to ask my mom for the ingredients because I tried so many different ingredients. I even have my wife to help me with the ingredients, but they were not good.
Understandable, you know what I mean?
They were not good. So then I asked them, hey, you have to give me because the best, I would say the best pupusas are my mom's and my tia, right? So
Okay.
so those are the best, I had tried. Say, hey, you have to give me those chicharron ingredients. And as of today, she still prepare the chicharron.
I mean, the chicharrón that's a technique, bro. Like some people, you can tell when they don't know what they're doing. You know what I mean? You can kind of tell the texture and everything. Now, my biggest thing is, where did you see this, like the vision of what it was looking like, or was it an experiment? Because how did you think about it? Were you like, what would happen if pupusa got mixed with a bagel and we mixed both of those? Like, how did that come about? Did you see it
It was
first?
kind of weird. I was just thinking one time I was just taking a shower and I was thinking, hey, I gotta do
In
something.
the shower?
Yeah, those shower moments, I gotta do something different. I have to do. And then I thought about the donut pupusa, but I didn't know how. So I just got the name and I wrote it down, donut pupusa, and I gotta work on that. I don't know how I'm gonna make it, but that's how I started.
Did it always look like this? Or were there always, because I'm thinking if you had a donut pupusa, I'm like, you maybe try cutting a donut in half, or how did you,
At the beginning, it was embarrassing the way it looks.
what did it look like in the beginning?
It was kind of all messy and it looked really bad. We're gonna take it back there. We're gonna cook some so you can see it. Okay.
I would love to see the process of it, because it's quite, the regular pupusa is already, it's a work of art, and it's not the easiest thing to make. Trust me, the señoras, they make it look easy. They,
No, we make it like a dough because we have to leave the dough like the regular donut dough. We have to let it go for like about 30 minutes. It's not something you do it right away. We have to let it grow and then we put it together.
Damn, so it's a whole different process. Like, see, this is what I'm talking about. It elevating, like, the dish, bro. Like, it's no longer just a regular. Like me myself, bro. Like, I had that idea. I had a different idea, where I'm like, man, I wish I was good at cooking. But my whole thing was, I wish there could be a cheeseburger pupusa.
Cheeseburger pupusa.
Yes.
Wow, nice.
I know it sounds crazy, but this is high and hungry, and I'm always kind of high, so I wanted to get hungry, and I love the taste of a good cheeseburger, man. So, and you know the way you have yours kind of set up, it almost looks like a pita.
Yeah, and
Like como si la puedes cortar
sí,
in the middle.
and the good thing is that the dough is really thin, though. You will see. So because we only use about 3.5 ounces of dough, and it's about 10 ounces of ingredients, so it's really thin. You very that's what it makes it.
So the way it rises up and the way it ends up is it doesn't start out that way. I was looking at some of the videos before, and it's just like it almost looks like when people are folding like tofu and stuff.
Exactly.
Yeah, it almost
like a dumpling,
exactly.
It's like they're folding like a dumpling. Then with
Now the recipe, how did that come about? You mentioned to me that your mom.
actually that's my recipe: the beans and the chicharrón and the cheese. We use Salvadorian cheese.
Like los ladrillos, right?
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Everybody thinks they know cheese, but when you get some cheese from Central America, it is some of the funkiest, smelliest cheese, but it is so good. I mean, even that. But you won't find that cheese in a charcuterie board. I'll tell you that much. Like, you will not find it in your charcuterie board. I cannot wait to see the process making of some of the pupusas donuts. I also wanted to commend you because you created a very strong hub here. I see that you incorporated like a lot of community environment here. You have a book club.
Yes, we do have a book club every Tuesday from 6:30 to 8:30.
Are you a big reader?
Yes.
Yeah. You have a big vocabulary then.
Yeah, I'm learning.
Well, that's what they say. They say people that read a lot of books, their vocabulary, like they have like 5 words for everything to put a sentence. So it's like, you know, but you enjoy a good story then, huh?
Yeah.
That's dope, man. So imagine that, man. You come here, you can come get some breakfast. You come here on a Tuesday. You can come join very intellectual readers.
You can come and read.
Yeah.
You can come and hang around. You have Wi-Fi. You can just relax and do your homework right here if you like.
It's generally like a community hub, man, and I get that environment here. Like I see you have this, you see a lot of señores coming in here. They're having their like breakfast dates or whatever they're doing. You also see a lot of the working class. Like you see some enfermeras coming here, and maybe they go into the dental office. I don't know what they're doing, but people are coming in. This place makes it feel like home per se, and they have options. I mean, hey man, if I were to be vegan in LA, I'm not vegan, but I would imagine.
No, but the vegan is really good though. I mean, it's amazing.
But to be vegan in LA is probably the best city you can be vegan because you have options like this. You think this is a regular panaderia and they have like pan dulce that should be made with animal products, but it's not. I'm ready to see what's going on in the kitchen.
Okay. Yeah, let's go to the kitchen. Yeah, let's go to the kitchen. Okay, luego acá le ponemos, you know, we gotta get it creative. We'll put some little shiny to make it look.
What is that exactly on top?
It's a mix of egg. This is a mix of egg. So to give them a little shiny, you'll see. So they will look very shiny when they come out. With style.
It almost looks like when they glaze, like, you know, when you get like some fresh garlic bread and then you see the butter glaze on top.
Yeah, the garlic glaze on top. Okay, and then we put them on the oven for. Actually, this one is not fried. Like, you know, the donuts are fried, but this one, you just put them on the oven. They're cooked. And in 10 minutes, they're ready.
But is every donut that's made, like, is it fried? Like, all donuts are fried?
All donuts are fried.
So this is, would you say this is just the
This is
one,
baked.
This is the one that is not?
Exactly.
Yeah, so
And there we go.
Making barriers over here, man.
All right. 10 minutes.
Are you the first one to do this?
The donut pupusa? Yeah. No one else has it. This is la casa de la dona pupusa. Nobody else has it.
I can see why you want a franchise and spread out, man. If number one, if you're Salvadorian, everybody likes to say that like there's not that many options. So the game keeps changing, all right? It keeps elevating. This is something completely a whole different lane off of a dish that came out from the home country. So I'm wondering, like, everybody out there, they already like the regular pupusa, but if they try something like this, which is different, it's gonna change the game. It's like a combination of a lot of breakfast foods all in one. You can say it's like a sandwich because tienen carne, tienen queso, tienen frijoles, What are the other stuff that you? No, the más.
We make 3 flavors. We make cheese and jalapenos.
That's
We
good.
make cheese and beans.
And they don't make cheese and jalapeno pupusas. I haven't seen
No.
them.
That's a really good cheese and jalapenos and cheese and beans and a revuelta, which has cheese, beans, and chicharrón.
Are all the stuff? Is all the stuff sourced from El Salvador?
Yeah.
Yeah. See, that's what I'm talking about. Some people say sometimes you gotta bring it back from the motherland, bro. Some people will swear pollo campero doesn't taste the same, but then they'll still bring it. Los traen en una bolsa and stuff.
Sí.
Have you tried making a pupusa with something that, you know, like, you're like, you know what, I can hacer una de pollo.
Hicimos unas veganas, hicimos unas pupusas veganas con squash. Muy buenas.
Calabacita.
Con calabacita quedaron muy buenas. Pero el queso vegano ya cuando se cocina ya no sabe igual. El queso no, porque se pierde el sabor tradicional salvadoreño. No se puede.
Pero have you ever tried, like, is there one that you made with a different kind of carne or something like that? Can that be made, or is chicharrón the only one que se puede moler
It could be
así?
made, you know, like in El Salvador they hacen pupusas de pescado, de camarón.
¿De pescado?
Yeah,
Really?
pupusas de pescado, de camarón, de arroz. ¿De qué más hacen? De ajo.
Damn, that sounds
Yeah,
good.
so,
¿Por qué no han llegado estos sabores aquí a los Estados Unidos?
Sí, también hacen de todo. Sí, pero la que vendemos más acá nosotros es la revuelta.
La
Muy
revuelta.
buena está.
Have you tried making a sweet version of this? Like,
No, that's a good idea.
oh, ideas I definitely got a lot,
Yeah.
man. I mean, I spend a lot of time thinking about food. I used to be 315 pounds in my biggest.
300, wow.
That was like, I mean, I don't think a lot of people saw that version of me, but you know, I was at that point at the biggest, so I got to, trust me, I know food. But now I have to be very disciplined, so I, you know, that's why we do. That's why it's taking so long to come out with episodes. Okay, I gotta put my health first. But when it's something so delicious like this, I can't wait. We only got a couple minutes left. We're gonna check back when they come out of the oven. Okay. All right, you guys. While we wait for the, you know, the pupusa donuts to be done, we got blessed with some of the vegan conchas. This one's for Felipe Esparza, man, because he's the only vegan I know that he really commits. Very spongy. It's not dry like a lot of other vegan breads. I'm not gonna lie. And look at the texture though, bro. Todo está intact. Ni siquiera sale toda polvosa, dog. I fucking love. This is a solid concha, dog. Like, I'm manhandling it y no se deshace, dog. Yeah. Can't even tell it's vegan. Soft, moist. Bro, I would think honestly, if I was vegan, I'd be like, me está mintiendo. You know what I mean? I'd be like, me está mintiendo. I was like, que no tiene leche, que no tiene margarina, que no tiene. I was like, yo, for vegan bread, dog. Now I 100% understand why sometimes I see some vegan foods and they're still fat. Because like this is really good, bro.
No se le cae.
Look at that, bro.
I love chocolate.
Yeah, that's some good chocolate one, bro. Chocolate strawberry kind of.
We use beet juice to give it your color.
Yeah, bro. I don't know how much healthier vegan bread is compared to regular bread, but after tasting this, I know that it's probably right around the same level, just different ingredients. But if you're a vegan watching this and you're living that vegan life, but you still live that high and hungry life, come stop by. So, number one, subscribe to BREALTV. Subscribe to the other partnering channel, which is my channel on there, and make sure you hit that thumbs up. Follow them so you know what products they have here, and then come down here. Honestly, man, like you see how this one salió un poquito?
Ajá.
When a pupusa does that, I love that shit, bro. I fucking love it because I like the little side. I like that it gets crunchy. Se miran bien panzonas.
Se ven panzonas, pero están bien delgaditas. Todo es queso adentro.
Para bajar, they're gonna go down.
Not really, just a little bit. Just a little bit. We'll try one. We'll put them on a plate.
Let's do it, man. I'm
Okay.
excited. ¿Y aquí todas son iguales?
Estas son de revueltas y este queso con frijol y queso con jalapeño. So we'll show you what try.
Okay, you guys, fresh out the oven. I don't think anybody has had them this fresh out the oven. I am like beyond excited, bro. Look at this.
Ooh.
Sheesh.
Wow.
Bro, this is con el jalapeño y todo. Bro, usted tenía que ser un inventor.
Delicious.
This man needs to be inventing more things, man, because and the way, bro,
Soft.
the inside is a pupusa, but the outside is like a pita bread, but not really, bro. It reminds me of they made a calzone,
Yeah, the people say that they're kind of close to the calzone.
kind of like that, but totally different.
Totally different. Yeah.
This is sealed, bro. This is sealed. And I'm not gonna lie, with one of these, te vas a llenar.
Oh yeah, one of that and one coffee, that's plenty. You know, it's plenty. It's about 12 ounces though, so it's more than enough.
Look, this is just the jalapeno and the cheese one. You got nice pieces of jalapeno inside. So if you're not one for spicy food, maybe try the queso or the revuelta one.
Queso and revuelta.
But if I'm gonna be 100 with you guys, if you've grown up eating pupusas, if you guys have even tried a pupusa and you're a fan, you have to try this on this because this is something different. This is an innovator right here. And if this spot is too far from you, don't worry. This man has plans of taking it closer to you, hopefully, because the way this hits, bro, the world needs to know. This is the reason I had to walk in here. I said, "Are you sure this guy doesn't smoke?" and he's just like, "No, this guy's a professional, bro, a professional food creator, dog." Is there a dish is there something else you're working on, bro? Because hiciste eso. What is there something else?
Yes, actually, I'm working on a donut for people with diabetes,
A diabetic donut, huh?
so they can eat it very easily. Once it's ready, I'll let you know.
Wow, see that.
Donut for diabetic people.
You know what? That's actually a very good consideration because a lot of people that are diabetic, they don't stop eating the stuff
Exactly.
that they
No,
don't.
stop.
Especially in the Latino community, you got a lot of parents.
Yes.
You got a lot of trust me, I know. I deal with grandparents. I deal with other people.
Exactly.
And they literally comiendo pan dulce sabiendo que no es bueno para ellos. You know what I mean? So if you had something you could give it to them, that would be great, man. That really would be great.
I'll let you know once.
I'm excited about that, man. I really appreciate you welcoming us as a High and Hungry, as a production into your establishment, because you allowed us to show not only a piece of our culture as Salvadorian, El Salvadorian people, but Salvadorian Americans. You're out here elevating the culture, bro. This is something that everybody who loves pupusas has to try, and I'm thankful that I got to try it fresh out the oven. I got to meet your mom, which she's a very nice lady, bro. She's very Salvadorian, very Salvadorian. I'll tell you that much. And yeah, bro, this is something that the world needs to be trying, and I hope it's coming soon, like you said. I'm here with the homie Manny, Hood Eatz.
Ooh.
Damn.
All the way up.
See how far it goes.
Eres profesional, dog. Honest recommendation for anybody looking for something different and you want to take your pupusa game to the next level, stop by and visit my guy John.
Winstar Donuts.
Yeah, at Winstar Donuts. I mean, if this guy's in the kitchen, trust, man, everything is out here. Like, this man runs an efficient business, bro. Much respect to you. You have a staff that respects you. You have a mom that you can tell that fucking has a lot of love for you.
Oh, yes.
And this is porque por eso te va bien. People like you, bro, the success you have, te lo mereces. Because you're very welcoming and you kind of have your heart and passion in what you're doing, bro. And you're repping out there for the Salvadoreños that dream big for a small country,
Yes.
Thank you so much, John.
You're welcome. Thank you for stopping by.
Cheers.
Yo, I think I might have gone a little bit overboard by having two, but that's how delicious these pupusa donuts are, bro. One is enough, bro. I'll tell you right now, one is enough. But if you want to be a little fatty like I was today, you can go ahead and get yourself two. But mind you this, you are gonna walk out of here feeling happy as fuck. Because number one, you walked in there just a little high, and then you walked in there just a little hungry, but you left satisfied just like I did. I fucking feel good. I got a little gift to go. Make sure you guys stop by here in the city of Lynwood. Like you see behind me, I got the water tower. It's not too hard to find, even if you're not good with directions. If you can see the water tower, you're close to the Pupusa donut. Thank you so much to the homie Manny, aka Hood Eats, who recommended this spot and made it happen for us. If you want to support the channel, just hit the thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, which is in collaboration, the Flavors by E-Zone channel. And if you want to buy some High and Hungry merch, I know you guys are probably like, but you didn't do the first part. Listen, we're trying to get green check marks over here, all right? If you want that, subscribe to the Patreon or watch my show, the podcast. But with that being said, if you want to support the channel, you want to get a cool hat like the one I made right here, or you want to get some chiclets or other stuff in your life, go to flavorsbyezone.com or highandhungry.shop. It's both the same website. Click the novelty section, novelty item section. You can for the good stuff and shop around. Discount code discount code BREALTV. With that being said, subscribe once again. See you next time here on BREALTV. It's your boy E-Zone. We out.